Welcome to October 29, 2018. I'm Chris McCleary with your daily CIRF report. Looking for the biggest influence that might be affecting the way you think, feel, and behave. And in the astrology, we're looking down here in Scorpio. We've got Mercury conjunct with Jupiter. And that's very positive, very optimistic. And it has a lot to do with negotiation, talking. Everything that Mercury has and everything that Jupiter has is together. So good fortune, confidence, public speaking, social engagement, just thinking your mind, good thoughts, good logical sequence of mental activity, good negotiations, etc. And then on top of that, you have a trine with Chiron, who's the wounded healer, not really a planet, but an influence out there. And it's a trine in water signs. So you might be feeling like a little bit stuck. We'll talk about how to orchestrate that, but emotions and water can feel like drag on you. 29 is honesty and integrity. From what I can tell, people don't fully trust other people, so we don't trust the face value. I'm not really sure that this is applicable to the trying to figure out what the main influence is. But let's look at the DreamBot. And this is a collection of dreams. Why do I have to keep moving this? Anyway, all right, there we have it all. Now, I'm not convinced that gas has to be in this, but it has to do with the conjunction that I just talked about. So daytime, awake, lights, painting, meeting, great, wake, updated, awareness, good, creators, customize, excellent. So it's very positive, uplifting, but it's also creative, and that's the point that I wanted to make it there's also meetings, and I mean there's just lots of different memes surrounding the conjunction that we have. Now the trine, I believe, in water sign is indicated by the blue, so half fill, drag, blurred, lost, and blah. So there is kind of that draggy kind of feeling that emotions can typically display, and then when you feel those, you can get stuck in those, and that stuckness is what's indicated here in the bot run. So we'll talk about that, and also this hospital thing. That's the Chiron wounded healer kind of thing, healer. So I think that's enough to set the stage. Basically, we have good, optimistic energy to push forward, but we might have the drag of the emotions. So hang on, let's talk about how to surf this energy. If you're under the influence, hopefully you'll feel like this little boy here, confident, ready to go, move forward, not being stuck in the emotions of current day. Now, let's talk about that stuck feeling that you might get. Typically when we feel emotions, we can get in this cognitive cycle of being stuck in them, and it feels like syrup, and it might feel like you're walking waist deep in water. It just takes a lot longer. But today the emotions are going to be different. I think you're going to feel, hopefully you're going to feel the messages behind those emotions, because there's a reason for them. Emotions are your ticket to creativity, spiritual insight, progress, etc. If we don't have any emotions, we're just kind of dead and just zombified. So honor the emotions, but don't get stuck in them. Go right to the message. This is what Mercury is. Go right to the message of the emotion. figure out what it is that it's telling you to do, and make a commitment, change your life based on this emotion. Then we don't have to keep being stuck in that emotion. I think really the reason why these emotions get so sticky is because we do ignore them. And just like dreams and nightmares, the nightmare continues until you actually work it out and figure out what it's there for. There might be the subconscious. They're telling you that something important about what you need to be doing with your life or moving forward. So all signs are pointing towards good situations today. In other words, from a soul standpoint, all the situations congruent with your soul plan. That's the conjunction. And then you'll be able to speak your mind. Thoughts are easy. Learning is easy. Going to take a test. Contracts can be signed with confidence today. So go out and do it, but don't ignore those emotions, but don't wallow either. All right. So that's about it. Let's do this again tomorrow, and let's hear all your successes as I try to talk and meaningless talk while I figure out which button to push. How about that? Yay, got it right. We'll see you again tomorrow.